What the heck? I didn't get that animation. I'm not cool enough.
And I can't wait so we can break apart to hear me if I seem a little unimpressed with this an antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with.
What's going on, guys? Raptor, I got a brand new video here today, and today we're going to be going over some things that you may have not known about in Modern Warfare. Now, I know by the time you're watching this video, the beta is officially over, and we're just waiting for October 25th to come out so we can play the actual full game of Modern Warfare. But I figured I would make this video to help out the new people coming into Modern Warfare if they like the beta and they're gonna buy the game in October. Figured I'm gonna make this video for you guys, or for anyone that wants to know any tips on how to do certain things in Modern Warfare. Also, there might be some tips in here that you guys may know of, but I do recommend watching all the way through because I believe there are some things in this video that will definitely help you out, because I feel like the stuff I'm gonna show you in this video a lot of people don't know about. So anyways, I'm done rambling on, so let's start off with the first tip. So this first tip I feel like a lot of people don't know about. It's actually with if you go into weapons and go to field upgrades. A lot of people like to, select their own field upgrade and stuff like that, but I feel like a lot of people don't know about this. But actually, if you look on the bottom left of your screen, it says press this button to how to use. So if you go over to a certain field upgrade and press that button, you'll actually see a video on how to use it. So this is like pretty cool thing to see. So you can get an idea of what to do when you get the field upgrade. And yeah, they have videos. I'm not sure if the full game's gonna have more field upgrades, but as of right now, this is all that they have. And yeah, if you just want to know how to figure out what a certain field upgrade does, you just have to click on the button, watch the video, and it'll show you what exactly to do. So this is pretty cool, and I feel like this could definitely help you guys out for sure. Another thing that I wanted to talk about here in the main multiplayer menu screen is actually if you go to barracks, no, actually not barracks, you press the start button, excuse me, you press the start button and you go to account and you go to your Activision account. If you click on this, you can actually, I'm not going to click on it because it'll show your email address and stuff like that, and I do not want to show my email address. That's private information for me. But if you click on this Activision account tab, it will bring you to a screen that says your Activision ID name. And just in case if you want to change your Activision ID name, so for me, mine's It's Derived, you can change it to literally whatever you want. When I was playing the beta, I saw 2 Ninja gamer tags. So people, I don't know if you're allowed to copy each other. I saw 2 of the same names. I don't know if that was the same guy, but also another feature, you can turn on and off the crossplay that's in the game. So just in case if you don't want to play against PC players or PlayStation players, or whatever other system that you play on, you don't want to play against the others, you can turn them on or off. Here's another thing a lot of people don't know about is actually if you go to edit loadout and go into the primary weapons, you can actually, if you look on the bottom left of your screen, it says press this button to preview weapon. If you go to any gun, you could actually preview the gun itself and with the attachments, I believe, on here. So let me go for this gun. This gun has a lot of attachments. If I click on this, you can see all the attachments on the gun and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, just in case you wanted to get a good look at your gun. You could also go into the gunsmith, and as you can see on the bottom left of your screen, it says preview weapon, so you could also do it from here. Also, here's another thing, this is pretty new. We have a quick play playlist, and in that quick play playlist, we have a filter, or we can go into the filter, and here's all the game modes in that playlist. You can actually choose what you want to play. So if you don't want to play cyber attack and you want to play everything else, you can just click on all these and you'll get into these type of game modes, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to go into like a team deathmatch lobby, back out, then go into a domination. If you want to play different game modes every game, this is the way to do it. Okay, here's a tip that I feel like a lot of people don't know about, is actually if you open a door like this, for example. Oh, I kind of messed up there. I think the game was lagging there. Okay, if you open a door in this game, you can obviously open and close the door, but I feel like a lot of people don't know about this. If you walk up to the door, you can actually push it. You don't have to do anything. You can just like move your move your player, and it will open and close the door to a certain position the way you want it to, which is pretty cool. So like if you wanted to get through a door quietly, let's say if the door was like, maybe like move this like that, Or maybe, here, let's move it, like, maybe a little bit like that. Okay, this guy might mess me up. Don't mess up my door, kid. Okay. So, maybe, let's say if it's like this, and you're trying to get, through the door, and you don't want to make a lot of noise like this. That makes a lot of noise. A lot of people are going to know you're there. So, I feel like a lot of people should do this, is if you do this, and, you can actually just, let me do this, actually. Oops. Do that, and then, you can open the door like that and be very quiet, and they will not know where you are at, which is pretty cool. Okay, here's another thing I feel like a lot of people don't know about is, since a lot of people see that it says press X to open the door, so when a lot of people are sprinting, they're pressing X to open the door. So for example, I'm going to do what everyone else does, so I'm going to run and then press X to open the door, and that does work. But I want to show this to you guys, because a lot of people don't know about this, but you don't have to press anything at all. When you're sprinting, like if you're walking, this is not going to open. But if you're sprinting, I'm not going to press X at all. It just goes straight through, which is pretty cool. Also, another thing I wanted to mention is that there is unlimited sprint, like in previous Call of Duties. The past couple years, there has been unlimited sprint, which is pretty nice. So in this game, this also has unlimited sprint. However, this super sprint that you are seeing right now, this is very limited. So this has a cooldown, so I'm in super sprint, and once this stops, there will be a cooldown on it. Then after the cooldown is up, you get to super sprint again. Here's another thing that I feel like a lot of people don't know about is actually, let's say if there's someone, okay, okay, you see how I'm getting shot? That's actually another tip that I wanted to tell you guys. For certain kill streaks in this game, oh, the game ended. For certain kill streaks in this game, they will shoot through buildings and they will hit you and kill you. I don't know how, but certain kill streaks will shoot through buildings and kill you. I don't know if that's a glitch or it's supposed to be in the game, but that's insane. Here's another tip that I feel like a lot of people don't know about is actually, if you're aware, if you played Black Ops 4, you would know that you can mantle and shoot and do a bunch of things while shooting. That was Treyarch's like biggest thing that they were talking about in the beginning of the game, is that they were always talking about running and gunning and shooting, never slowing down the momentum. And the same thing goes for this game as well. If you mantle over it, oh, this guy's shooting me. If you mantle over an object, you can actually shoot, as you can see. Anyways, as I was saying, if you mantle over it, you can shoot just like that. See, you can do it with any mantle spot. You can just mantle, shoot, which is pretty cool. And here's something that I feel like a lot of people don't know about. Maybe very few people. Oh, I swear to Bob, if you kill me. The thing a lot of people don't know about is actually if you go on the ladder, you pull out your gun and you can shoot while on the ladder, which is insane. You can only, if you stop on the ladder, that's when you're able to shoot. You have your pistol out. Actually, cause yeah, you do have a secondary. I'm not sure what would happen if you have a rocket launcher, but you can shoot while on the ladder. So that's actually really cool. This actually helps out a lot. What the heck is this guy doing? What in the world? Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, in previous Call of Duty, you would climb up the ladder and someone would be laying down right here, camping, and you would die. This game, they fixed the issue. You can just pop them, just like that. Pretty nice. I mean, they will still have an advantage. You have to pull up your gun, because you do have to stop. You can't constantly climb. You do have to stop, but you can shoot on the ladder, which is pretty cool. So the thing that I was talking about last game, before I got really interrupted by that plane shooting at me through the building. So what you need is a door, just like this. And so let's say, for example, you went through the door, right? Something that I wanted to mention to you guys is, let's say if there's someone chasing you, right? If someone chasing you, you can actually sprint and close the door, just like that. You can hit your interact button, or whatever button tells you to close the door. And once you pass it, or while you're going through it, you can close it. So the enemy has a little bit more of a hard time trying to kill you. Now here's a tip mainly for players who are new to Call of Duty, or maybe they played Call of Duty a long time ago and they stopped playing because they thought the game was bad. Here in this game, this is the first time Call of Duty has ever done this, is actually if you go to a loadout and like pick your class, you can actually edit your class. You can go to the gunsmith, change whatever gun you want, and stuff like that, which is super nice and awesome. Let's say if I forgot a rocket launcher class, or I was making a class in the main lobby screen, but the game started by accident, you can actually go in here, edit your class to whatever you want, Everything's fully unlocked for you, so you can do literally whatever you want. You could also change your field upgrade as well. You can change it to whatever you want mid-game, which is super awesome. And also, I just want to briefly mention, if you look on the bottom right of your screen, I'm pretty sure all guns in this game, well, maybe not all guns, maybe submachine guns, assault rifles, LMGs, I believe they all have a semi-auto button on it. So, as you can see on the bottom right, I just press this button, and then boom, it's on semi-auto, so it just presses. I'm like fully holding down the controller, but only presses one at a time, so I can like. So I'm using my trigger finger right there to kill the enemy. So whatever, I mean, if you have a gun who has a lot of recoil, you can actually just sit back and do. Actually, that might be better than doing a fully automatic. Well, automatics for up close, and then for maybe a distance, you can do this. Oh, this. Just like that. My trigger finger did all the work right there. See, oh my god, can I go under the truck? Oh my god, I can go under the truck. Okay, that's another tip. You can go under the truck, which is pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Here's another tip I feel like a lot of people don't know about is when Infinity Ward was making this game, they made the maps kind of like Modern Warfare 2. And in Modern Warfare 2, there was a lot of spots that you had to parkour to get into, which was really nice. And this game is kind of similar in the same way. So what I mean by that is like this, for example, like this is like a basic mantling, but this is a really cool spot that I feel like a lot of people don't know about. You can just mantle up top of those boxes and you're in a really good spot. You can get a good angle from up here. Also, here's another spot from over here. Actually, this guy was waiting for me. Actually, you can look under the train right there and you can see people's feet and shoot them, so I should have done that. As I was saying, when Infinity Ward was making the game, they wanted to make a lot of parkour jumps and stuff like that to get into really cool spots. So like for this, for example, I can jump up top to here. Oh, I messed up. I can jump up top to here, and then mantle, and then I can sprint to here, and then boom, jump to here. So like parkour like that gets into really cool spots in this game, which is really cool. I like that they added this a lot. And, pretty much all the maps. You could also sprint to here too, which is really cool. Here's another tip a lot of people don't know about. I'm gonna have to do this quick because it's 30 seconds. If you place the barricade field upgrade, you can actually mantle up top of it. You can just like go to the side of it. That's the only way you can mantle. Well, you can mantle over like this, but to mantle up top, you go to the side, jump up, and then you can get to certain spots like this. And that's pretty cool. So if there's a spot that you have to do parkour and you can't do the parkour, you can just easily just jump up. If I can do that, jump up and then just go do the parkour. So here's another tip that I feel like a lot of people don't know about is actually if you aim down sights, it says peek door right there on your screen. And if you press it and hold it, it will open the door slightly. And as I told you before, you can push and open and close the door while moving your character like this, which is pretty cool. So like aiming in, doing the same thing, it just peeks it a little bit. That's how you throw a flashbang in there. Then you move in by, you can either sprint through or, okay, really dude, you just messed up my whole video. As I was saying, you can just peek the door just like this. You can throw a nade like through the crack, which is cool, and then you can push the door open, which is nice. And you can do it quietly. Here's another example of the barrier thing that I was talking about, where you can mantle up top to things that you cannot. See, normally you can't mantle up to top here, but if you mantle on the side, you can mantle on top of this, which is pretty cool. And then go from here, and then go from here to here, and then go to here. Actually, I don't know if you can go up there. Actually, if I would have a barricade, maybe I might be able to get up there. Something that I wanted to show you guys, also a lot of people don't know about this too, because a lot of people are used to the original Call of Duties, and all Call of Duties are the same except for this one. This one's the first ever time they're doing this. Is actually when you shoot your gun, and previous Call of Duties, when you reload your gun, it would aim you out of your sights. But in this game, if you want to reload your gun, you can still aim sights just like that and reload just like that, which is pretty nice. So let's say if you're locking down a sight, you can just keep watching it. Also, I wanted to mention, you guys are familiar with the mounting your guns and stuff like that. I do recommend, you can pretty much mount anything in this game, literally anything, which is pretty nice. I have my mount gun, or mounting for the double ADS. I find that to be the best for me. You can change that in your settings if you want to. So yeah, I like doing the ADS. I just have to hit it twice and then boom, I'm in the mounting. But as I was saying before, with the mounting feature, if you shoot, for example, you can actually still be mounted and reload your gun while aiming down sights at the same time, which is really nice. Okay, well guys, that'll be the end of this video. Hopefully you learned some new things. Once again, I do apologize that I did not upload this video before the beta ended. This would have definitely helped out some people for sure, but I definitely wanted to show you guys the tips in this game, the stuff that you probably didn't know of. I feel like a lot of things I showed you in this video, a lot of people don't know about, especially the new guys who are new to Call of Duty or playing it for the first time in years. I feel like this video helped you guys a lot. And also guys, stay tuned to this channel and make sure you're subscribed, because once this game is fully released, I will be making a lot of Modern Warfare videos similar to this. This is the first time you're watching my video, first time you're ever watching me. I like helping people out in the Call of Duty community. I like making informative videos that will help out players and stuff like that. And I'm also going to be doing my Glitches, Secrets, and Line of Sight series that I do on this channel. I did it in Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, if you're not aware, in every single multiplayer map, I went over the glitches, I went over the line of sights, and I went over the secrets in the map. And those videos definitely helped out a lot of players, because I do show off a lot of things in the video that are definitely useful. So I'm going to be doing the same thing in this game. When this game releases, I'm going to be doing multiplayer maps, going over those. And I'm also going to be going over gunfight maps, and I'm going over the ground war map, because I believe there's multiple ground war maps. There's going to be multiple gunfight maps and multiple multiplayer maps. So I'm going to be going over all of those. There's going to be lots of videos. And yeah, like I said, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, because you do not want to miss that. And I try to make videos that are way different from the other Call of Duty YouTubers. I try to make videos that a lot of people are not talking about or making at all. But yeah, I'm done rambling on. I do appreciate you guys watching this video, and yeah, that'll be it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.
Outside, the winter sky turning gray. City up in smoke, it's only ice when it rains.
See, what the heck?